Peace and love, everybody. This is Young Nas from iGotOptions LLC. And in this video, I just want to briefly go over a review of how the QQQ performed today. Alright, so as you can see, we are on a 5-minute chart of the QQQ. And for the course of today, for the most part, the QQQ consolidated. Alright, it did consolidate at a lower level than what it was at yesterday. So technically, it was bearish. Alright, but for majority of today, it was consolidating. Alright, now in my previous video, I mentioned towards the end how I was developing a conviction that because of some sort of report that was supposed to release today, that would cause the QQQ to crack down under that pressure. And that actually did not happen, alright? Ironically, the opposite happened, alright? So as we see here, starting from this green candle, this is where the QQQ opened at. So we see that this green candle opened lower than what it closed at yesterday. And it started pushing up, then it reversed. And then I want you to pay attention to this. It started reversing at around 10 o'clock, right? 10:05. Now, this is the same exact time that this report that I was mentioning was released, all right? And the report in question is actually a PMI, a Purchasing Managers Index, all right? Now, this isn't the same type of Purchasing Managers Index that happened earlier this week, all right? This PMI dealt with companies that don't deal with manufacturing. Alright, so they basically excluded the manufacturing companies for this report as opposed to the report that we saw only a couple of days ago. Alright, so if you see here, we see this red followed by it, which means a high impact is expected. We see that right there. And if we look at the time, it's exactly 10 a.m. Now, with that being said, we can see that the timing of this reversal has a lot more meaning. Alright, not only did the NASDAQ reverse near a support level, but the timing of that report also influenced the QQQ. Alright, and from that point forward, we've seen the QQQ start to recover. And then it started slowing down and consolidating for the rest of the day. Alright, so with that being said, this is really what happened with the QQQ. Nothing too significant happened from my research. But what I will say is I really encourage you to take a look at that economic calendar. Because if you were trying to trade the QQQ or some of those stocks a part of the QQQ, then your trade could have been affected by what happened today. And that could have had something to do with the markets reacting to some of those events on the economic calendar. Alright, so I strongly suggest you take a look at that. So with that being said, I just want to make this video to just briefly inform you on the performance of the NASDAQ. Alright, peace.